Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Songs of Silence, a turn-based heroic strategy game with a kind of really interesting auto-battler. I don't want to call it like exactly deck building, because you're not actually deck building, you're playing cards that cool down periodically. So I guess the cards are just a visual motif, but effectively the only control you have during battle is a couple of abilities that you can trigger at set intervals, and it's really cool, and it's really gorgeous. It's one of the prettiest games I think I've ever played, just in terms of that beautiful illustrative style, but then also once you get into the game, it just looks really nice. So I played the demo, I've played the early access version, and now it is out in 1.0. I'm not going to be touching the campaign mode, just because it is only 8 missions long, and I don't want to do the first 2 missions again, just because a little repetitive. I'll save that for myself, but the skirmish mode is big and substantive, and I have an autosave that I can just load into, rather than continuing where I left, or than starting a new one, not that it really matters. So it's a big map, and there should be a bunch of enemies on the map for me to have to contend with, which could be a problem because I haven't played this in a while, and I don't know how hard the skirmish mode is. Which, also, speaking of, you can play this in multiplayer, so if you want to skirmish with friends or against friends, you can. So, conquer all enemy capitals, defend your own. Cannot rotate, and it's a big map, so this is going to take a little while. What I'm playing is I forget the name of are we just called the old race? I'm playing as the kind of weird race that has no eyes, which I actually don't know the lore why they have no eyes. But what we do are we kind of connect locations together, rather than just specifically having a kingdom. We kind of attach these light nodes and light network. Which I think gives me some boosts, but also has some negatives. So we might want to specifically head for Pollux's garrison. It seems like an easy place to take. Let me check. Yeah, that seems easy enough. So let's take my army. We've got 4 units. What do we have ability-wise? Life node. Play on a friendly location. Add a life node building. It adds 5 him income per turn, plus 2 supply. So him is this. So it's used as a resource for a variety of things. It also lets me recruit new units. We also have Light Link. Play in a friendly location to add a Light Link building to him, income per turn, and a garrison. So yeah, we want to just head here, probably fight these guys, clear them out, and make our way over to this city. Okay, so what are our abilities? Draw him. Place an area for 20 seconds. Friendly units within the area gain +1 power and slowly regenerate lost health. Effects from overlapping areas do not stack. Defensive fire. Oh, because we're within range of my city will attack enemies. All friendly flying units will fly to the targeted location. Call of life. Fallen combatants of target units have a 10% chance to be revived. Damaged combatants of target units are healed up to 1 health. And then we also have just retreat. Oh, might as well just prep the regen. And then whoever that was did not survive. Alright, and we get a smidge of experience. I don't know what the upper limit on, like, what level you can get to in this one is. Now, can I also get here? No, cannot move further. Yeah, combat always ends the game. So let's take a look at what I can do with the city, because there's sometimes a couple of things that I can maybe upgrade. So we could also take a look at what I have. We have Harbinger units, and we have Firstborn civilians. I'm going to move them into reserve. They're not very good combatants. So I could potentially buy somebody. I'm going to move them back. Leader, Believer. Yeah, so some of these have perks and other things. Ignore fear and dread. Regenerate the health of all units in own army by 20% per turn. Also works well in reserve. Reflect damage. Friendly Believer type units in the same army gain +2 power. Okay, so we're looking for Believers. So, Dispel Silence, Kobold Cavalry Wagon. Oh, remove the effect of silence from a location while the artifact is present. Interesting. So that's a Firstborn. Firstborn civilian, they're a Believer. And we need to have a higher level. Oh, Harbinger is also a Believer. So, play on a Firstborn civilian to recruit a Harbinger. Oh, right, because you have to rank up your units. Well, in that case, I think these are all Harbingers. So be it. So Wardfly, Healer, Reflect Damage, and Line Attack. So they're not really meant to be our frontliners. I probably would have been these warriors, but alas. I'll see if I can get other units with garrisons and whatnot. So let's just end turn, because I don't think there's much I can do. I wish the zoom out was a little bit less aggressive. That it was just a little bit minor. You know, just like halfway. But it's fine. This gives me a good idea of where I am and what I'm doing. Okay. So, here's the question. Can I actually play this here? I can. I probably should have checked it. Can I play the... Oh, it's already built. Okay, so let's head here, see if I can take it for myself. Siege ends in 1 turn. That's all I can do. Because, yeah, we want to take these and try and find kind of a good defensive line. And also figure out where my enemies are, because I don't think I can ally with them. I think this is pure PvP. And pure conquest, no diplomacy. On the plus side, I'm on the far edge of the map, so it makes it a lot harder to actually reach me. Okay, gates have been breached. We fight. Okay, so it is pretty mild. They just have some kind of kobold. Can I actually check? Okay. Armadillo, Primordial Beast, Fast Coward. Coward? Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way I can check it. Have everybody fly over there. There we go. Easy. Yeah, we definitely need some good frontliners. As it stands, we've got mostly just mages, which isn't great. That's okay, we'll get there. Shortly after the battle ended, the first shunned scavengers appear in the distance. They dare not approach until all the wounded have been treated. This battlefield belongs to the firstborn. That's the name of the race. Okay, so we can pillage, but we don't want to do that. Hook these together. So that's going to give us 2 different production facilities, and link this to the light vein network. So we can actually zoom in on this one if we want to, so we can get access to the Vogelfrey infantry or the cavalry. None of them are believers, though. We don't necessarily need them. Yeah, mounted marauders. Yeah, so I think I'm probably going to just ignore this one for the time being. We don't need more units, but we'll want them eventually. Hopefully we can get more hero units. I don't actually know how to do that normally. I should mention, it should be obvious as I'm covering this, but the 1.0 came out as of yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. I don't know, my schedule's all kind of messy. So if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. I think it's 25 bucks, which I think is a fair price for what this is. This is the kind of game that I would have gone bananas for as a kid. Ooh, choose a new hero. Okay, so we can get a manipulator of the hymn. No, we already have that. So let's grab a constructor. Powerful firstborn artificer fuse their body with that of a construct. Now we just have another guy that we can run around with. For starters, let's see what we can actually get. Well, let's take a look at him. Looks like he's much more of a frontliner. Yeah, does charges, pretty tough. Reduces the cost of upgrading locations, rebuilding ruins, and building type cards by 30%. Also works well within reserves. So construct units. I don't think we have any of those. Let's see, how much money do I have? Barely any. I don't know. I think we just leave it. Let's take a look, because he can also get Constructorum. Play in a friendly location, add Constructorum building. Adds fortified, 6 building material income per turn, and unlocks a recruitment card, Summon War Titan. Problem is we need 1 more turn's worth of supplies. Let's see. Units 4. Units 2. Units 2. I don't actually know what's going to be the most dangerous. Can I actually reach this? Army, battle ready. Yeah, I think I'm just going to run around looking for some things. I'd like to take these other locations, and maybe that's what I should do. But I don't like the fact that they're just there. Also, that's a big chunker. It's not that bad. Okay, maybe it is kind of bad. Ooh. Okay, so that's a really damaging AoE. I was worried about the big chunky boy, but he's not the actual concern. His line attacks are dangerous, and his damage is bad. But the big worry on him is really, well, the big worry was actually that Viper thing. They cooked a lot of my dudes. Let's just keep going for that regen. This guy will go down. Hopefully this is going to net me a lot of experience. It better. There we go. I don't think we lost any troops. We definitely took a lot of damage, though. That was a lot of experience. Good. Okay, casualties. We didn't lose any units. We just lost a lot of combatants. Okay, so we can then level up. So what do we want to grab? Citadel. Play on a friendly location. Adds Garrison 1, Supply 1, Fortified 1, and Storage. Unlocks the following recruitment cards. Garrison Warrior. So that might not be bad. Play on friendly army or location. Heal all units for 20% of the total health. In addition, grant Scout and Lookout to reveal hidden enemies and +1 power while the effect lasts. So that's good. Does cost me some amount of HIM every turn. Or we can upgrade it. So increases the HIM generation from 2 to 4. I like this one because it lets me sustain my army while I'm out and about. I like these from the perspective of being able to actually go econ. I guess the question is, which do I want to focus on? Adds garrison, supply, fortified, and storage. Main problem is I don't have a whole lot of building supply to begin with. So I think I will go for this one, at least for now. Because the others I cannot afford. Okay, we don't want to do a light link. Do I want to do an infuse him? Sure. Because let's take a look. They're a little wounded, but we do have a bunch of healers in that mix. Now, do I want to take this guy out? It's an army of 1, but we are kind of low on dudes. I think we just end turn. As much as I want the experience, it would be pretty foolish of me to lose an army early. The one thing I always will have, I don't want to say is like umbrage against games like this, but it is a little unfortunate to be how long enemy turns take. I get it. That's just how these games are. Okay. Do we add this here? Yeah. Because now I can add. Summon War Titan is so expensive. Holy moly. Alright. Ain't doing that. So let's take a look at this group. They're almost fully healed. I think I'm going to take this location. Because it looks like we can just take it without having to siege. Because I think this might just be a bunch of civilians. Which, maybe feels a bit tacky. I don't actually know if Well, I don't know. It seems like it works when you do the fly attack in there. Just immediately delete them. Okay, we have this location. We can't do much. I could pillage it for resources, but we want to leave that for later. And yeah, the fact that the War Titan costs so much him is brutal. So I might just have to give this guy regular, some regular units for the time being, or really save up. I guess actually if we just get a couple of them is the answer. Let's see. Can I actually tell what I have on each of these? Fountainhead of Light, Network of Light. Add a life node. How do I check if I have these? I don't know if I can. Okay, let's take a look. Because I don't think there's anything I can do here. I could get some civilians. Yeah, that's 2 him per turn. Which isn't bad. Because the main thing is, I might want to get the Constructorum. Because this requires, no, it requires 120 faith. So yeah, let's light link this up. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, and at prosperity level 2, it gets me a warrior. But I don't think we care too much. How's their health looking? Fine. Well, the firstborn civilians are ranged units, so sure, I'll add them to the mix. They do a little bit of damage. Do I want to just go for the aggressive army? Do I want to go after that group? That could be an issue. And at some point I'm going to have to sit down and actually... let these guys rest. But for now, that's fine. Okay, do we get enough experience to level up? Yes. Alright, so what are we looking at? So, could get Citadel. Empower. Friendly units in this target area gain attack speed and movement speed for 12 seconds, so that's pretty good. Or we could upgrade Call of Life. Increases the chance to revive dead combatants from 10 to 15%, healing from 1 to 2. I really like that one. Being able to sustain my army longer is just incredibly helpful. Okay, they can't do anything else. Can I take a look at these guys? Oh, that's barely defended. Whereas this looks like it might actually be a trial. Big, tough, leave that alone for a bit. Oh, you can also see... Is that army quantity? Maybe. Yeah, I know there's a way that you can kind of check how hard things are. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, do we want to get this guy some experience? Yeah, he can go fight that. It's one thing. How bad can it be? Not bad at all. Target enemy is attacked. And then call for aid. I think they just rush. Still good. But yeah, we're just trying to get as much experience and base things as possible. Yeah, the big issue is going to be gold gain, I think, more than anything else. But my goal is more or less just take and hold as much of this side of the map as I can. I don't know where my opponents are. Hopefully they're all fighting each other. I guess the one downside on that is they can farm each other and get a bunch of experience off of that. only so much I can do. I guess gold-wise, I forget. One of the things I get with each of these is loot wagons. Get to bring the money back with me. I'm gonna go here first, though. Because this is barely anything. Oh, I guess there was another enemy unit. I guess they do get tougher with time. Okay, doesn't look like it's too much of a concern. Float these guys. Because it seems like whenever I do the fly, I get to do, like, a big hit. Oh, I didn't do my resurrect move. It's fine. Okay, do I have enough building materials? Because I could do a life node here. 5 him per turn, plus 2 supply. Well, I can't do it there. Can also do another hero contract, but I don't have enough money. Could do a rebuild, but I can't do that. Could do an infuse him. How tough is this sucker? 45 HP. How tough is my hero? 20. Yeah, I'm not betting on him in this situation. Yeah, so do I do this? Oh, I can build this one up. Because what does it currently get me? It does give me building material, him. Let's see. Unlocking its income and prosperity growth to the connected location. Oh, connected fountainhead of light. So the more I have connected, the better. Sure. I'll build it up. So how much did that boost it? A little bit of him and a little bit of building material. No extra gold, though. And now I could recruit warriors if I wanted to. Siege ends in one turn. Oh. I have an opponent in that area. I might have to actually concern myself with that. They look not that well geared, at least. But I might want to go down and maybe not chase them out, but at least try and make sure that they're not there. What is this? That looks actually kind of spooky. I don't think I want to fight that. Okay, so what else do we have? I could hire another champion, but I think that would be a mistake. Yeah, that's already built. Well, I'd like to get another Constructa Factorum. Constructorum. Can't afford it yet. Is this maxed, or is there... No, there's another tier. It's just going to take 12 turns before it gets there. Yeah, do I do anything? I guess the one thing I could do is, like, hire a dude. 4 health, 2 health. Unit size 14, unit size 8. I'll grab one of those and have them ready. Because, yeah, looks like they're going to fight each other. My hope is to hit here, grab the new unit, and then immediately attack them. Because if... I mean, no matter what, we are at war with our neighbors, so... I might as well take advantage of any level of damage they've taken. And they've got a bunch of kobold loot wagons that, I'd like... I can go back to clearing things out. The other one I should probably do is actually... How do I still have the loot wagons? Hold up. Can I actually leave them here at the garrison? I can. Do I have 70? Yeah. I'm just gonna grab a couple of these. We can leave the civilians for later. Unrest. Okay, now we can lay a siege. I don't know why it wasn't letting me. Okay, let's move him here. Because we can have him take the loot wagons. And the civilians. And then he can immediately go straight back. So that gets me a little bit of extra money. Do we build up? We build up. Okay, so what is... I don't think that lets me recruit anybody new. It does. Concorda. Random unit of the supporting... the associated type. Not really the most meaningful for what I'm doing. That's a bandit layer, and it's got... I should have probably thought about that. Oh well, it's fine. Something else for me to fight. Okay. I'm just gonna up the warriors. Because, yeah, it's still gonna take a couple of turns before I get the War Titan. 3? 3 turns. Yeah, let's fight these guys. I outnumber them by a fair bit. And I can resurrect my own units. So unless they do something extra stinky that I'm not aware of, I should be able to just delete their army and take out their hero. They didn't even get to retreat. So that should be a bunch of experience and hopefully money for me. Oh, look at that experience. And I get a free city for it. Well, free. Siege ends in 1 turn. Oh, so I haven't taken it yet. Oh, because they attacked me back. I get it on my turn, I think. Because, yeah, they don't have anything left. So gate's breached, but it should just be mine, yeah? Okay, so first and foremost, let's level up. Okay, so do we want to upgrade this again? What is this? Glory. Target enemies are stunned for 6 seconds. Overlapping draw him areas also explode. Citadel. I think I'm going to just keep going for that resurrection. If she can functionally just... Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we've taken it. And do we do light link on here? Yeah. Got some other things I could do, but I think we leave it. And then if I end turn, I might just have enough resources to get that Titan. Oh, these guys are easy. Yeah, so we should definitely take this army out. And go on some quicker adventures. We do also have a bunch of kobolds here that I should probably bring back. And yeah, eventually getting a 3rd hero would probably be good, because we want to have somebody that can go north, south, and then center. They're just pricey. Am I... Nope, we're good. big. Oh my. It's one of those guys. It's an architect. Weapon Master, Trample, Armor Awe. Okay, let's take a look. All units in own army gain +2 power. Ooh. Attacks all enemies in a straight line. Siege. Reduces time to complete a siege by 3 turns. Also works in reserve. Attack at a range. Unlike normal ranged units, Weapon Masters do not suffer ranged... wow. Okay. Very worth it. Let's go take out this monster group. Yeah, so we want this guy to just have an army full of constructs. I think the only immediate problem with them mostly boils down to they are god-awful slow. That should be a good spot. I actually don't know if Call for Aid does damage. Oh, it does drop off a small group of warriors, though. But yeah, I'll have to see if I can get a couple more Siege Titans, because they seem quite good. And Call for Aid is actually a decent card. I will have to I'll have to upgrade it a bunch of times, see if it can bring even more units. Anything that summons free bonus guys for me is lovely. Okay. And then, right. You have enough movement. Oh, they have plenty. That gets us a ton of cash. So if we have a ton of cash... No unit to upgrade. Let's just get some warriors, even if they're not believers. Do we go after the neutral army, or do we... neutral army? Because ideally I'm fighting every single turn. Ooh. This might actually be a bigger, punchier group than last time. I might actually lose those cavalry. I might not. They're definitely pushing the going to get ganked. Might not survive territory. No, I think they lived. As long as there's one unit left, I can still resurrect them slowly. That was worth a lot of experience. Okay, so what do we have? Draw him. Place an area for 20 seconds. Friendly units gain power, regenerate lost health. So this is the one that if I combine them... Overlapping draw him areas also explode. Power bonus increase from 1 to 2. I think I'm going to just go for the power bonus. Okay, and they can't do anything else. You can also fit a ton of units in there. Problem is I don't actually have many good ones. But that's okay. I guess I could also probably get enough money at this point to get another champion. That's where they are. I'll look into it. Looks like it can take the military camp too. Oh. Summon Concorda, so it's the same thing. Beatrice Stonelord, okay. First, let's take a look. How wounded are they? Not in a great spot. I might just plop them there. Okay, so I gotta rebuild this before I can do anything else. And looks like I can get that hero contract. I'm I'm thinking we go for the constructors. I like them. Yeah, unfortunately we have to unlock other unit types. So there's only so much I can do. Ooh, and it is spawning unit groups. That's a fairly big army. Okay, so that is something I'm going to have to concern myself with. Okay, these guys have space. We're just going to run north. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to get these guys experience. And the other one we have is just waiting until we can get at least one or two of those siege golems. I love the light link. I don't know, there's just something about the aesthetic of linking all of these cities together with kind of a spider web of light is really cool to me. I was kind of hoping this guy would come around and hit me. But I guess this would give me enough time to actually get a couple of heals in. We lost a location, you shit. I think I can still get it back. Okay. Pillage my own location, that would be foolish. Easy win? Alright. Because, yeah, we want to get this guy at least a couple of easy wins. We're probably going to lose the warriors somewhere along the way, but I kind of expect that. Just hit him with the stunning charge. Drop off some units. We'll be good. I'll have to see if I can get this group some healers. Because just one... Oh, wait. Maybe the one flying ranged unit group is a group of healers. Did they actually take out one of my big constructs? Oh no, it's just right there in the center. There we go. That's a bunch of experience. Easy win. Still painful. Okay, so what do we have? In camp army, play a friendly army, not in siege or inside a location, loses all remaining movement, returns to a battle-ready formation. Immediately heal for 20%, supply rank 1 to heal every turn, power bonus as long as it remains in camp. So that's pretty good. Depot, friendly location at a depot building, increases the location's growth by 1 prosperity per turn, adds storage and supply, unlocks summon transport construct, acquire building material, placing a building ends unrest state, or I could go for light link. I think I'm going to go for depot. I'm probably going to try and use this guy as kind of my base builder. Next upgrade. Oh, he gets 2. So number of spawned warriors, friendly units, target area, get extra stuff. Let's just upgrade that one. That's good. Okay, so can I do anything? Constructorum. Perfect. Because, yeah, we need money, but at least we can get money from harassing things. How are they doing? Yeah, I just wanted them to get back up to maybe not full health, but somewhere. So that has supply 1. That does not. Because the higher the level of supply, the faster they heal. The other one is potentially saving enough building material and faith so I can get another one of the big turbo golems. It would be nice. Oh. So do we only get one of these? Oh. Yeah, so we only get one building per location. So that's what this empty looking slot thing is. I've been wasting resources this entire time. That sucks. Well, I'm just going to leave them there to heal. Let's take a look. What is here? Not much. So I think Light Link can be added freely. Maybe not? Okay, and I think these guys are a concern. Oh, did I forget to add my remaining units to the... I did. Yeah, because we have some units in reserve that I can still add to this group. I don't think they lost anybody, though. I don't think we really lost anything. Okay, so what can we do? It could pillage, but reduces his prosperity level by 1. I think we just leave it. I think I'll just hang out. What are these guys doing? Yeah, it's still healing. And these guys just don't have enough to take on this guy. 36 HP. Yeah, those look dangerous. I think it's too much. I could maybe hire some civilians. Luckily, I don't think neutral armies usually go for my own units. Or, neutral armies don't... Oh. Ooh. I should actually upgrade that. Yeah, neutral units do not go for... like locations? A location upgrade, Constructorum 1. Yeah, so we can only have one of those. That's a shame. 125 for the next one. Would have probably been easier if I wasn't wasting all my money. Well, do we waste the faith to get a transport construct? I think maybe? Okay, how are they looking? Barely wounded. So, Light Link is cheapest. Life Node. Him per turn. Oh, is it not connected, though? Might be too far away. If so, that's unfortunate. Oh well, mine. And can I keep going? Looks like I can. Oh, but that's their capital right there. Well, you know what? Okay, maybe not that fast. Okay, these guys are a little bit punchier than I thought they would be. But it's fine. We got this. We level up again. Okay, do we want to upgrade life node? Him upgrade supply from 2 to 3. And power for stuff. So... realistically, we don't need more than one of those per faction. Or not per faction, per unit. And even then, we really just need, like, whatever one appeals to me the most. I'm spiraling a little bit now that I know I've been wasting a bunch of resources adding non-existent buildings to locations. It makes sense, otherwise you could just build everything up as just, like, crazy resource generators. It's still a little rough. Ooh, that's a big aggressive army. But they're neutral. A bit rough. I think this group. Because I want to be able to revive as many of my guys as I can. Battle card flight. Oh, right. There's no point in actually stacking these. The ambushes are painful. Did I lose my champion here? Oh, I did. Wait, no, that was the wrong card. Can I load this one? Let's see, that was like 4 minutes ago. Yeah, lost my champion and everything. I forget how ambushes work exactly. I think it's after you fight. Yeah, the problem is there's all... Yeah, okay, so we're back here. I don't think I... Oh, I did do Network of Light on that one. Well, do we want to upgrade this one? Sure. Because that actually gets us permanent bonuses. Yeah, those guys are still healing. I think we just sit on this one, rather than trying to go after this group. One option we do have is pillaging it. Because, yeah, it's... Okay, maybe not a huge amount of gold. But I'll still take it for now. We've got this nice kind of barricade. He's being sieged by purple. That's actually kind of a lot. He's coming to siege me. What an absolute goon. Okay, so do we want to acquire building material? We do. Admittedly, both groups are kind of wounded, but it's really not that bad. Oops. Wait, no, that was the target enemies are attacked with 4 power, surviving enemies are stunned for 6 seconds. So yeah, that works out. Yeah, this will get these guys a decent amount of experience. Do another guardian call. Oh, and he's retreating. Barely made it out. Which actually is kind of nice. They're super wounded. kill them. Because we can ambush them. They're extremely wounded. All we have to do is just take out, like, 2 dudes. He didn't even get the chance to really rotate. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice chunk of experience for these guys. Without really having to lift a finger. Okay, upgrade that. Honestly, I think I'm going to give them in-camp army. I think, despite everything, this is probably going to be the group that I send out on adventures. Because that has light link. So in that case, I guess we want to add more constructorums. Because yeah, that gets us fortified and building material per turn. Ah, but does not offer supply. So that is something to keep in mind. Okay. Cool, I can quick save. Hey, do we go after this army? How they're looking. Hale and Hardy. Because yeah, it was the one really big army here that messed me up. At least I think that was the case. I do really have to get this group, like, much tankier units. As it stands, I mostly just have a lot of little guys, and, I mean, some good power boosts. Nice chunk of experience. Yeah, do we just upgrade life node? Yeah. I think life, it's really just both, we want both life node and the factorum. Unless one of these suddenly gives me a lot of money. So does this mean green's about to lose? It kind of looks like it, yeah. They honestly might lose their capital. The main question is, we've barely taken damage. Do I want to try taking it? I need 75 building materials. That should be a bunch. Let's get another one of these. Who's this guy? Annihilate and awe. All units in own army gain +2 power. I wonder if you could just stack that. Probably not. I think at this point, this group should have no trouble. Yeah, the only immediate problem is the speed at which my dudes move. I wish it would at least tell me, like, hey, do you want to replace this thing? Or maybe it doesn't. I've just always missed that. I have no idea. I'm still hung up on me replacing buildings at the cost of extreme amounts of resources. Oh, that was nice and easy. Get him another level. Call for aid? Yeah. Just have these guys go back, give me some money. Yeah, can't use that again. Can't afford that. This one could be upgraded, but we need 5 more building material. So the main question is... can I take this? Siege ends in 4 turns. Ooh. They can heal themselves. They're fairly beefy. The only immediate issue is just the... yeah, there's like 2 big neutral armies just hanging out here. Yeah, this might not go so hot for me. It's just a very flimsy group. Like, that one big guy is just a concern. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna load. I don't think it's worth it. I think we can either clean up the armies in the outskirts, which wouldn't be a bad idea, or wait for them to leave. Or go and get reinforcements, because if I just had some bigger, chunkier dudes, it wouldn't be so bad. Let's see. I don't know. What do we think? Go for the army of 7? I know I just quick saved. Yeah, the problem is we just do not have... like, most of my guys are pretty flimsy. Putting me in a very bad spot for fighting ranged units. Oh, that works. If I had, like, a... why would you stay in the Healy zone? I don't actually even know if the healing zone really works. Okay. Naughty shell turning on the TV next to me. I don't think it actually got picked up. But you might hear PlayStation noises for like a half second. Dang, we're leveling fast. Okay. We don't actually have enough him to get the heal. I guess let's grab Glory. Though, we are also in a fairly good stopping point. Like, regardless of what happens to me here, this is probably going to be a dicey fight. We might even get hit by both groups. Having units in reserve would have been handy too. But big one is just Ampor causes problems. Let's see. What do we even want to do? Not much. So, I guess at this point, like I said, fairly good stopping point. We've seen a fair bit. Ooh, laying siege. At least it's not a big army. It's a bigger army than I am super comfortable with, but that's okay. As long as this group doesn't come to hit this side, I think we're fine, because I can take these guys over and just punch them. Because they've got 2 super golems, and I could quickly grab some recruits from town. It looks like the neutral groups aren't fighting me. Shockingly. Wait. Oh. They just abandoned that capital city. Hold up. I love the art on this game. It's gorgeous. By the way, did you know this was made in like 2 years? They like started production work in 2023. They might have had a little bit more prepped beforehand, but this is like one of the fastest, that's one of the fastest I think I've ever heard anybody make a game. I guess they had like a very unique vision for what they wanted to do, so go figure. Alright, I'm just gonna lay siege to that. Okay, can't do too much. I'm just gonna steal his dudes. Can't get any more him. But I can get another group of warriors. Cannot move further. IU. Okay, that's 5 out of 5. Still got all its movement. Now what does this do? Oh, can't do encamped here. Well, do we fight? We fight. I think this will be the last fight of the night, though. It's a pretty even match. I've just got 2 big chunkers and he's got a lot of artillery, and we'll just see what happens. On the plus side, I do have some artillery. Give that guy something to contend with. Anyway, I love this game. I think it's really cool. I really love all of the different factions. We haven't even seen the final faction. I love the different unit types. I love the fact that it's an auto battler. Like, I've played an amount of these. I've played an amount of these. Okay, oh yeah, they leveled up. What do we want to do? Probably just call for aid? Yeah. Any mid-battle upgrades we can immediately go for. Okay. So this one has only a light link. Yeah, the problem is Constructorum does not actually... It adds Fortify, but it doesn't add Supply. Yeah, it's too far away. Because yeah, it turns out Life Node actually would have been probably one of the better options. I'll have to mess with it. But for now, yeah, I don't know. I love playing this game. I can't wait to dive back into the campaign mode on my own just to see where the story goes. And I'd like to play a couple of skirmish matches with this. I could see this being a lot of fun in co-op with like my wife or my dad or something like that. Just running around, clearing maps, fighting monsters and whatnot. And yeah, not making the mistake of wasting a shit ton of resources early by replacing nodes on my cities, because turns out you can only have one of these, and oops, didn't know that. It's a little bit more obvious now. Anyway, I guess if, with all that said, yeah, Songs of Silence is available now on Steam, so if you don't want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And, you know, I said it was 25 bucks, but they might have bumped the price. Nope, it's 29 bucks, down to 22.50 for launch, which I think is a very fair price for what it is. There's obviously a lot of heroic strategy games out there, but there's none quite like this one, especially with the auto battling mechanics and the art style that they chose. It's just this kind of beautiful, high fidelity, illustrative style that I really dig and really want to look at some more. And there's nothing quite like it. But I guess with all of that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.